transforming 2D into 3D, AI and 3D printing revolution. Welcome to the exciting world of technology where 2 dimensions become 3 with a little help from AI. Today let's explore how to convert 2D images into 3D models, all thanks to the wonders of artificial intelligence. First, we'll introduce you to cutting-edge AI software that transforms flat images into detailed 3D models with just a few clicks. Next, we'll guide you through the process to ensure your new 3D model is ready and optimized for 3D printing. Then, watch your creation come to life, layer by layer, as we print the 3D model using the latest in 3D printing technology. Finally, we'll discuss the endless possibilities and applications of this groundbreaking technology, from art and design, to healthcare, and beyond. Join us on this journey, and let's turn the 2D images of today into the 3D innovations of tomorrow.
I will show you how to turn any image into a detailed 3D model and how you can 3D print literally anything, starting with nothing but a picture. And I'm not talking about basic model, I'm talking about the advanced, detailed models like holes, sculptures, and many more. We will be using AI to make that happen, and yes, this whole process is absolutely free. Tool we're going to work with is called CSMAI, and you can find the proper link in the description of this video. To access its power, you need to create new account. You should now see an empty interface. To start a new project, select Generate 3D Model and choose an image from your files. You can choose any image, but remember that it is always better to go for the photos with plain background, so that your object can be easily identified by the AI. If you choose an image with a lot of different items, you may get less satisfying results. But to be honest, it is still amazing how even the complicated pictures can be analyzed with such a precision. I'm actually scared how fast this is developing. Once you upload your image, it will be added to free the assets in the form of a new project. Select it and enjoy the magic of the times you're living in. CSM has analyzed the object on the photo and created the estimated top, side, and back view. This is the moment for you to decide if the views are looking mostly accurate, and if you want to proceed with this image. If for some reason the views are too distorted, that means the AI had a hard time with analyzing your image, and you should probably try with some other photo. It doesn't necessarily mean the object you picked is doomed. You can try Googling the same item with different background or perspective. It may help quite a lot. However, if initial views are looking more or less okay, go ahead and click Generate. In the right upper corner, the simplified model is now being created, as the yellow dot informs us, depending on how many people are using this feature. Right now, this process should take anything between 3 to 15 minutes. When the work is done, you will get access to your 3D model. Use left mouse button to rotate it around. Scroll to zoom, and right mouse button to move it. Keep in mind, this is just a preview model, and you can make it even better. You can either download the model right now, if you're happy with its quality, or go a step further and refine your project. It is going to improve your model even more, but it's going to take few hours to do that. The good news is, you don't need to have your computer on during this process. I usually just leave it refining for the night, and when I log in the next day, all the models are complete, and the quality is just amazing. It's hard to believe you can get set results for free. If you're wondering how significant is the difference between preview model and a refined one, here is a brief comparison. This is a preview model of Poseidon's antique sculpture. It's fully generated with the image I found online. And this is refined model. I've imported both objects into Blender, so I can make some required adjustments before free to printing them. And don't worry, I will teach you all of this process in a minute. But first let me share a few tips on generating your own models. From what I've learned after many tries, you should always try to find an image with your object facing the camera. Whenever I have uploaded image with some tilted perspective, like characters turning towards the viewer. From the site, the AI had a really hard time with understanding how the back of the model should look like. If you stick to the front view images, you will get more satisfying results. Then choose Refined Model. Select File Extension, and there you have it. This part will cover the basics you should be familiar with in order to turn your models into clean and pretty 3D prints. We will use Blender, which is a free software you can download from the link in the description. Do not worry if it's your first encounter with this program. I will guide you step by step, and the whole process should only take few minutes. Once you open Blender, select the default objects with A and delete them. Go to File Import and choose the file extension you use to download the models from CSMAI. For me, it's an OBJ extension, so I will choose Wavefront OBJ. Find the previously saved model and click Import. If your model is highly detailed, it may take a few seconds to process it. Some models will have floating parts, which we must get rid of. And to do that, select your model and click Tab. Now press 1 on your keyboard to see the vertices, and select any one that belongs to your model. Now click Ctrl-L, which will highlight everything connected within this one object control. I will reverse this selection to every other object. In other words, all the garbage. Now press Delete, and all the floating artifacts will disappear. Click Tab again to close the edit mode. Now let's move out our model. To make it look better, select your model, find the little wrench on the right, and in the Modifiers menu, find Subdivision Surface. With this slider, you can control intensity of this effect, but be careful since going to high with this number can freeze your computer. Once you're happy with the result, click Apply. Now let's choose a side we want to work as a base. As you can see, the AI-generated models have quite an organic shape. Even the flat surfaces are not exactly flat, which can be annoying. After all, you don't want your 3D print to waggle on uneven surface to fix it. Select your model and click Tap to go into edit mode. By pressing 1, 3, or 7 on your numlock keyboard, you can switch to front, side, or top view. Let's say I want this site to be completely flat. I will now press the Z button and, while holding it, select the wireframe mode with my cursor. Make sure you are working on vertices, and then select a bunch of them near the bottom. Make sure to make it a straight line and to grab just enough vertices to cover the whole bottom. Now we will scale it in just one direction. For me, it will be the Z-axis, so I press S, then Z and follow with O. This combination literally means scale only in Z-axis. Scale to 0, which is flat. You can also move base of your model up or down with G, and X, Y, or Z. Hold Z, move cursor to the right, and click Tap to exit edit mode. And there you go. Your model is ready for printing. So let's save it. Select the model, go to File, export SDL, and save it wherever you like. Let me also state that AI technology is getting more and more advanced, and there are new techniques and solutions coming up every day to save your time and effort. I'm testing each and every one I come across with, so I can teach you the cheapest, cleanest, and easiest ways to utilize AI in your workflow. So if you want to be updated whenever there's a new breakthrough in this matter, consider subscribing to my channel. Thanks for watching.